You bought a new pop, but now you don't have anywhere to put it. Your first thought is, well, now I have to sell some. Did you know that you can create more space using what you already have? Let me show you.
Out-of-box collecting. I know for some of you that was a trigger word, but hear me out. Unless you're magical or want to throw something away or burn it, in order to create space, you must eliminate the things that are taking up the space. And if your goal is to display more, not store more, then out-of-box collecting is the way to go. Because with in-box collecting, which by the way, there's nothing wrong with it, those boxes take up a lot of the space that you could be using to display more pops. And before the keyboard warriors go down into the comments, this is a video right here of me talking about why taking your pops out of the box doesn't destroy the value. I'm going to show you multiple different shelves of my display, and I want you to tell me the one thing they have in common.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now, if you paid attention, you will have noticed that I didn't use anything but Funko Pop boxes as display pieces. That means no risers of any sort.
Now, don't get me wrong, your girl loves a good riser. It can give you the opportunity to display so many different types of collectibles besides just pops. For instance, cue poskets, sodas, and much more.
But some of us be balling on a budget. And I want you to know you don't have to feel trapped just because you can't go out and spend $15, $20 or maybe more on all of these different risers. The only thing you're limited by is your imagination. Which sounds corny, I know, but it's true.
What you'll see in most out-of-box collectors' display is the stair method. Just simply taking your pops out of box, placing them in front of the box or on top of the box, and staggering the boxes like this. This display works very well if you want to have a lot of color in the background, or if you're trying to fit a lot of pops in one spot, but still want to use most of the boxes. And you can use the stair method in multiple different ways. For instance, here for my Wanda shelf, I actually have them on their side instead of facing up because it fits the shelf better. Move the boxes around any way you need to fit what you need. For instance, in this Nezuko and 100% soft area, I actually am using pop protectors, which are about the same size as boxes, and I have them on their sides, facing front face down. Over here with my Nezuko ones, I use them as one big shelf. And just because you have your pops out of the box doesn't mean you have to have all of them out of the box. For instance, right here I have my signed Andrew Garfield pops, a little bit of a flex, as a centerpiece for the rest of this display, and I have Spider-Man India on top. I'm also using boxes as a platform right here like I do with the Nezuko pops. The Inuyasha display right here is another good example of using your boxes the way they fit your display best. I have a Loungefly bag, I have a pop moment, a big pop, a 6-inch one. I also have cue poskets in with this display. Now some would say this might not look
the neatest,
but in my opinion, this is one of the most visually interesting ones that I have to look at. And that's because I'm using the boxes to create different depths and heights in this display. But even just going back to the stair method, I'm using boxes underneath these. So I was able to push the boxes on top all the way back. But I was still able to keep some space up at the front. This one is super simple, but one of my favorites.
If you enjoyed this video, you'd probably like this one too. Remember to click that subscribe button and always remember that you are loved, you are valued, and you are enough. Bye!